Matauranga Maori is, I believe, the knowledge of the Maori. And in a lot of cases, you have to look at what the Matauranga is about, because some Matauranga is not for the common person. And I believe that the Matauranga they speak about, especially to do with this toolkit, it was about what that kaumātua knew about the different areas within the local harbour. One kaumātua spoke about saying a karakia before they got on a boat to go anywhere, or looking at the sea and seeing that whales had come into the harbour. For him that meant that he could go out into the ocean and fish, because he said the whales had chased the fish out to sea, so it was no use fishing in the harbour. And it was those kinds of signs that I believe was the Matauranga Māori that we talk about. It was something that happened during their time. Our rangatahi or our younger children wouldn't see that kind of thing happening, so they wouldn't know how to handle that. So they're looking at science as being the other type of knowledge that would say, okay, that happened because of this, which is not what Māori would see in science. They would see a collection of stories gathered over many years.
Matauranga Māori just means Māori knowledge. It's not a traditional concept. Māori might frame it in some other words, not Matauranga Māori. There's no general sort of thing in regards to Māori, because we're all different. Some are located on the coast, so they have knowledge that's pertaining to the sea and the ocean. Some are located along the rivers, so they have an in-depth knowledge and understanding around the river. The seasonal changes that are attached to that and associated with that. Similarly, the ones that are up in the mountains. You just ask those ones from up in Tūhoe, the ones who are up in the bush. That's probably the reason why they still are one of the keepers of Te Reo Māori, the depth of knowledge around the forest. So when we're talking about Matauranga Māori, we're talking about tribal experts, ones that were brought up with experts within the tribe, within the families, within sub-tribes. They mixed and mingled with the most expert minds within the community to ensure that you had those experts within your people. In the last 30 years, especially, there's been a growing shift within mainstream science looking for other ways of knowing. And I'm not saying that Indigenous people know everything either, but what they do know, they've got an in-depth knowledge about their little patch of paradise in the world. And science are very interested in that knowing about what they do know and these different ways of knowing.